Hi, my name is Sasha Diamond. Firstly, I want to thank you for joining this USU Reiki Level 1 Practitioner course. I have been practicing Reiki since, I was introduced to Reiki in 2010 through the master that I've learned from, which was all through remote learning as well. Greek, she's the master that I learned from. Her name is Greek. Anyways, I started learning in 2010. My level 1, I had to do Reiki sessions prior to getting my level 1 attunement. And then I continued with daily sessions with Greek to do before I got level 2, and again the same for level 3, the master level. Which I completed that in 2014. So it took me 4 years in total of dedication to learning the practice of Usu Reiki and bringing that into my life. It was impactful. There was a lot of things that I didn't understand that happened, but all for the better. Ultimately, now I understand some light bulb moments happen from me learning. Reiki is an unregulated practice, so I just want you to know that. I mean, I'm okay with unregulated. I prefer self-regulation anyway, through a quality organization too. Yeah, so with that being said, welcome to Learning Reiki Level 1 with me. And so I take this practice and I actually include my knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine. I find that understanding qi, or I don't like to say energy in replace of qi. Some people use the word energy. Spirit, I think, is another good word. When we understand that spirit of life, or that coming back to qi with Chinese medicine, qi in the character is actually defined by a grain of rice. So what that grain of rice feeds, or what we use that energy, the acquired qi, to bring us vitality, how we feed and nurture the body, the microbes of the body, and all of the body consists of. So I include my study of Chinese medicine into this Reiki course. It's not just a Reiki course that's based on the manual that you will receive. A lot of things may, I don't want to say be counterintuitive. It's just I'm moving from my knowledge of Chinese medicine and that concept of the 5 philosophies of Chinese medicine, this indigenous medicine, over an Ayurvedic or a chakra type of learning. I prefer to understand and teach based on the meridians of the system. This is something I know and have been practicing and practice daily. So this is what I teach from. You will hear a lot of language based on Chinese medicine. So it's going to be good to take notes for these videos and as we move forward. So a little bit of a knowledge about my background. Other than my Reiki background, I started studying traditional Chinese medicine at the Canadian College of Acupuncture and Traditional Chinese Medicine on the Bedford Highway in Halifax, Nova Scotia, September 2014. I decided to do the 2-year intensive course. After completing, I was exhausted, and now I recommend to people who are going to study Chinese medicine to do the 3-year course if taking with CCATCM. So yeah, Chinese medicine is an everyday practice. It includes the 5 foundations of qi, meridian system, holism, 5 elements. It's going to take me away right now. Yin yang. So the 5 foundations of the philosophy, the medicine is built on those philosophies. Holism is vitality and understanding and moving with holism in life. We are a body, but our body, and we are connected. Um, that is a part of holism, and it's still something I'm just understanding. Moving with that flexibility, coming back to the heart, and the heart holism of the heart is the importance. And again, that's conscious eating, that's conscious movement, conscious rest. Mindfulness, meditation, and practicing that, coming back to the nature of well-being, nature, and allowing that to live over ego traps, and understanding proper emotional intelligence. So yeah, 2014 to 2016, I studied the Chinese medicine practice every day for a few years. In 2020, I decided to return back to school. In between those years of 2016 and 2020, I also have done CEU courses every year. Practitioners and people who are part of associations have to do CEU courses, so continuing education courses. Yeah, so some of those courses that I'd done were with Tai Chi, Master Tong, working with Master Tong and learning the concepts of Tai Chi. I did a YNSA neurology course. I'm going off the top of my head, so if I'm missing some, my apologies. I did a boot camp course with biomedicine with Jillian. I have completed a workshop with Lonnie Jared, a weekend seminar talking about treating the body who has experienced trauma with Chinese medicine. So there are so many avenues a person can go with Chinese medicine. It is really a beautiful medical structure. A system has been around for at least 3,000 plus years. Understanding that acupuncture itself is only one modality of Chinese medicine, and it always better to be with a whole practice. So coming back into 2020, I started studying natural nutrition, which is another key to quality lifestyle, which is ultimately what Reiki is. And the unnamed of Reiki, to nourish that area, is to have quality lifestyle. Having good food and drink is what gives us vitality every day, and that's the energy we are to expand and use over our Jing, which is our innate essence, our battery. We don't want to go into the battery. We want to keep the battery as a reserve. I say battery lightly. Some people describe this as a candle, and not letting the flame burn completely everything out, but allowing all the food and the drink that we put in to be used as expendable energy each day, and that keeps us with health. So yeah, from 2020 to 2021, I did a natural nutrition a natural nutrition diploma course with Canadian College of Acupuncture and Traditional Chinese Medicine, and that natural nutrition course was based on traditional Chinese medicine practices. So that's another area that I used for CEU learning. After that course, I really wanted to understand more about food, because I found that the diploma course was very much based on foundational teachings of Western and Eastern practice, but I wanted to understand and work with more food because I love food. Yeah, so anyways, I love good food, especially food that nourishes the way of the heart and nourishes the heart and the heart holism. So I took a natural culinary course with Megan Tupler, a 14-week course, and that introduced me to really embracing gluten-free cooking, dairy-free cooking, and plant-based cooking. Yeah. All right. And I have also some background that I didn't share about herbal medicine. Herbal medicine is another big part of Chinese medicine. Some say it's the yin and yang. The acupuncture in Chinese medicine is the yin and yang of the medicine. The acupuncture and herbal medicine is the yin and yang of Chinese medicine. Some say this. So, anyways, I've studied a lot of herbal medicine with Saveda through Bloom Institute, and I'm now doing a herbal medicine diploma program with the Wild Rose College online. And herbal medicine, a lot of nutrition comes into this area as well, and a person being responsible for their food and drink intake. I like to call it conscious fueling, fueling our body, of course. So when you learn Reiki from me, all of this knowledge that I have learned is what I share with you. Based on the Chinese medicine, based on the herbal medicine, based on the natural nutrition counseling. This is how I developed my course, and this is how I will teach my course. All right, so that's just a little bit of the background and knowledge that I will share with you during this course. I look forward to working with you, and yeah, may we move forward in peace and grace, with grace and peace. And may we practice every day 10,000 times throughout our lifetime of coming back to the heart and nourishing the way of the heart. Namaste. Nakumik. Xie xie. Thank you.